And welcome back, my friends. I am going to crack into the Sith Troopers Battle Pack and keep this week getting Sithy. I think it's been a long time. I don't know if I ever did a build video. It may have been, I think I might have built this on a stream actually. So I do have, I don't know, something like 900 videos on this channel posted. I probably should clean it up at some point. But I wanted to do this build. I'll probably break down for parts, but I wanted to do this build so I can do some comparisons. So give me just a minute. I'm going to do some sorting so to make this video go a little bit quicker, and we'll go from there. Okay, my friends, I've got it all laid out. So this is what it looks like. Sorry, there's a lot of clutter in the desk, but essentially we've got the figures. Let's rock and roll on those really quick. They have the standard clone face. This isn't the olive color, and so all of the troopers have the same face. Both the stormtrooper variant right here, and they get the old school shooter, just like that. So we'll put him right here, and then we'll do the rocket pack right there. These are like jump troopers. I forget the term. They have the full rocket pack. They are cool, but they're not really in high demand. They did play a little bit of a role. We saw these troopers in play at the end of the Rise of Skywalker movie. There we go. So it's him. We'll get them all out here. It is really cool getting these. The printed, there are some sneaky good pieces in some of these battle packs, and so is definitely worthy. It can help your Star Wars mock game with some of the parts. There we go. Got him. We'll put him right there, and then there is the commanding officer. He's running the ship. He does have a different face. He has just kind of like a straight face action going on. I love the uniform. Yeah, I like the red detailing. I mean, the figures for Rise of Skywalker were all really good. There you go. He has his hat on. Got an officer. He gets like an extra cool gun. Not sure. It doesn't really look great, but it is what it is. So then we go right into a build. It's essentially like a hover vehicle. I like getting all of these jumper plates. There's a lot of really great colors and parts. Very classic Star Wars, if you will, in terms of coloring. So we'll whip this in. I got it a little bit assembled and organized. It really, I have to, otherwise it just takes forever hunting and pecking for parts when you're doing these builds. You can already see it starting to turn into a vehicle here with these parts, and then it looks like it's you have these great pieces which are awesome. You can really never have enough of those. I feel like I definitely have a few. And there we go. We've got these are for the blasters. A lot of those. I think there is even some on the vehicle itself. The glare is pretty intense. We do have the backlight here, which I think has all grates on it, just like so, and that'll go right here, and we're on step 10, just like that. The glare is too much. We're gonna have to let's see, we got back to back. You can't get enough of these either. These are absolute great to have. I will say this is a very nice add to the parts collection. Just, I remember when I was looking at it, I'm like, I like the figures, and it's great getting these. This is a very different, the sand blue color is awesome. Nice add. The Bad Butt shuttle, there are other sets that have this color. We're seeing it more and more in a lot of different sets these days. It's kind of one of the hot new colors that Lego has added. And this kind of showcases one of the cool techniques that you can do with jumper plates, is that it changes the math and it puts it right down the middle for doing a single build there. So giving that the tile slash plate look. And these little chunky boys get in there. And these will be up front. This is a pretty simplistic build, I will say. It's not hard to follow, and you get good figs. And again, you really can't get enough of these style of parts. They're great for building ships, great for just different mock designs, and then these are great. You can never have enough of those wedges, especially in different colors. They're a nice finishing touch parts to have. And this is covering that. And keeping with the sand blue theme. And we're trucking along here. This isn't bad. Bear with me. And right, flipping it. This is gonna get domed off, just like that. And these are always good. You can almost never have enough of these puppies. Sometimes they are hard to get in. There we go. Boom. But they really do stabilize things. Isn't it going in? There we go. Whew. Those are tough to get in, but that gives it a lot of stability. Putting those curved parts at the bottom. Trunking along, we're in step 21. This is probably for the parts, one of the faster builds out there, but part of it's because I organized a little bit, so that definitely helps. These parts are good for greebling and doing, adding some extra in. Again, we did use one for the other blaster. Okay, so now we're doing a little building here. This is for the engines. Oh, you gotta put the green here so that way it connects up just like so. So this will be out like this. I always think it's really cool how they do the engines. These are awesome parts to get. I think I keep saying that, but it's true. It is totally true. Put the wrong one in. There we go. Aha. Now you know why there's the connector piece, because you got to put the engines on here. Just like that. Look how fast that came together. That's pretty sweet. That slides there. It just kind of caps this off, makes it look like an official engine, just like that. And more of now we're just kind of down to final touches to kind of do this puppy up. And wow, can that really be it? Oh, yeah, we gotta put the gun on this. And then he is driving he's got kind of like a shifter. Just like that. It's that simple. I don't know. I guess like somebody else can kind of come up front, or maybe he's got like a joystick. They should probably give him like a joystick or something. And so that is it. We get a couple extra parts. I love getting these extra prints because you can put those in different buildings or whatever, ships, stuff like that. This is it. You get some extra ammo so the kids can shoot around. This is part of the wave. There's a Poe Dameron. There's the Mandalorian. There was the great battle scene at Mustafar. And they did the Obi-Wan's hut. They did the kids play set, another land speeder. The Jory Bliss, whatever. That was in... This was a great set. The Banta versus the Skyhopper set. That was great. And then of course, then Kylo Ren's microfighter was in that one too. That was one of the best. That's one of the top microfighters. So overall, it was a great little. And then the Dorito, which I think has been getting a lot of. It is now starting to get some value, but at the time they were discounting it like 40-50% because they couldn't get rid of it. This was a little odd. I mean, it was kind of a part of a cartoon / Rise of Skywalker, so it's kind of a weird build. But anyways, that is fantastic. And if you look at, I will say, like when you're comparing, the Sith Trooper to some of the Mandalorian, it is very similar. I do think this is a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more playability. You could say you need some of this to play with some of this, and but Star Wars does a great job. If kids were able to get a whole bunch of battle packs, you could use the parts for it to do some really cool scenes. I really like the concepts of all of this, right? Where some of this is play set, where you're essentially building out a scene, and then some of it are the vehicles. You really could incorporate all of it into the creative mind of kids, or even adult kids like myself, like an AFOL like me. So that's it for this one. I'm complete. The Sith Trooper Battle Pack. I just did the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Watch out for the Mandalorian review. I'm not going to review this. I think I may have already reviewed it. If I haven't, maybe I should. I'll go back in the archives and see if I've done a review on this set. I'm pretty sure I have. But if I have not, watch for that one too. If not, you're awesome. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next Star Wars build. Bye for now. Pew, 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 pew.